It's Rob!
Tony!
We're in gaming!
And that's you!
Hello inmates and welcome back to the Inn. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshak if you want to call me by my in-game name, and a few veteran inmates had asked me, or they actually emailed me and asked me to make a video going over a specific feature added in patch 6.1.1 in Hearthstone, and that would be the welcome bundle. And they kind of asked me, first question was, is the welcome bundle a good deal for a new player? How good are the classic packs that you're getting, because you get 10 classic packs? How important is the legendary card? And then why did they implement this now? Is Hearthstone hurting? You know, why should I buy this if Hearthstone, they made this deal because Hearthstone's hurting, the players are quitting, so why would we invest into a game that could potentially be doing bad? So hopefully I'll answer all of those questions. Overall, the deal looks pretty straightforward and solid for any new to intermediate players, guys. For $5, you get 10 packs. If you look at the price of the pack and how much gold it takes, this is a fantastic offer. You know, I'm not going to tell you need to buy this right away, but if you're looking to, you know, you're not really sure if Hearthstone's your game or not, but you don't want to invest heavily, $5 isn't like a huge leap to take to get 10 packs, which is a really sizable amount of packs, which you'll be able to build some, you know, not the best decks, but at least you'll be able to possibly get some of those good cards that go into the deck, so you're able to taste the flavor of the deck. And the one legendary, as most of us veteran inmates know, not so much the newer players, but from the classic set, guys, you see a lot of the best legendaries still in the game. I'll go over kind of the classic packs and why that was a good choice. We've made quite a few videos going over which packs are the best, and it always comes down to basically if you're a new player or an intermediate player, you don't have a lot of the cards. The classic set, guys, you just can't go wrong with it. It has a lot of the most powerful cards in the game that you'll see in many decks, whether it's warrior, priest, paladin, rogue, you know, mage. They all have these core these core cards, and most of them come from the classic set. So you know, you want the most recent pack, probably, like if they give you the option of old gods, you know, or classic, maybe people would pick the old gods and they'd be like, crap, you know, I'm missing so many of the core set. So I think that's why they honed it in, and you're just getting those 10 classic Hearthstone packs to just get those intermediate to beginner players started. And then kind of why they did this. We've answered the packs, why they're good, the legendary. We'll move into the price last. And so for Hearthstone and why they did this, I don't think it's because they're hurting in any way, shape, or form. I mean, maybe the players, you know, they're not growing as quickly. But for overall, if you look at any other card game that's currently been out, right? You look at Magic, you look at Yu-Gi-Oh, you look at Pokemon, they all have starter packs. They have starter boxes, they have starter everything. If someone's gonna buy it, they've made a starter for it. So this kind of goes along with any kind of trading card game, right? That there's some sort of starting point for any new players to kind of hone off of. It's like, all right, well, which pack do I buy? Do I buy individuals? Do I buy 40? Do I buy 60? Or whatever, you know, the case may be. But then they see this and they say a welcome bundle. It's like, all right, well, obviously they want me to start here, and the price is only $5, which is cheaper than a Chipotle burrito. So let's get realistic here. If you can spend $5 and see if you like a game that could potentially last you 3 years, because as we know, Blizzard games don't really die out that quickly. I mean, they spend a lot of time and effort into making their games playable for long periods of time. I've been playing myself for 3 years now, so it's not a game that, you know, it's not going to be around. This game will stick around, and this deal isn't a good reflection of, you know, Hearthstone dying, which I've seen a lot of comments like, you know, they're really hurting for money. It's like, no, they're not. So overall, I think it's a really fantastic deal for any of you new to intermediate players. If you can't grab it now, don't hustle yourself over the $5. Whenever you can afford it, if it's still available, I would go for it. I'm sure it'll be around for a while, so don't, bust yourself up for not being able to buy it right away. Just whenever you get the time, because I know not everybody has, and we're not going to get into that, but great deal overall, guys. Can't really say much more than that. The classic packs, like I said, are the great way to go. No problems there. And the one random class legendary, if they were to give specifics, kind of ruin the randomness of the whole trading card game of opening packs. So, the fact that they offered not just 10 packs, which is a good deal in itself for $5, but also a legendary, and you can get more legendaries from the 10 packs. You can't go wrong here, guys, if you're a new to intermediate intermediate player like I mentioned before. So hopefully this answers all of your questions regarding this new update and feature added into Hearthstone in the last patch. If you have any further questions or anything that I may have not covered, feel free to leave that in the comments section below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible and give you the feedback that you need on there. Veteran inmates, feel free to leave comments back to the newer players asking questions as well. Help is always needed around here. And as always, guys, I'm Warshak, of course, or Rob if you want to call me by my real name, and happy whatever the hell date is.